What's up? What's up? What's up, y'all? I had to go to a doctor appointment, so we had to get some stuff together. Maybe they would test me for everything, poking me for everything. I was like, oh, Lord, oh, no. But my doctor told me, you need to get your fat ass in the gym. I said, what you say, doctor? You need to get your fat ass in the gym and you need to work out. I said, oh, I'm just kidding. Because I'm almost up to 400 pounds. So I said, okay. I said, you know what? Then we prayed. And she said, you need to work out. And I said, okay, I'm going to stop drinking these sugary drinks. Now, this will be the last week I'm drinking these sugary drinks. I'm going to drink nothing but water. And I'm going to eat 1 meal a day. Now, baby, breaking news. So about Denai, when I tell you my source reached out to me about Denai, and I got something to tell, child, Denai bail has been increased to $500,000. $500,000. Denai bail has been increased. He got 2 cases. One case is $250,000. The other case for the bail is $250,000. Altogether is $500,000. Let me tell you what the source says. Sit on down. I know those energy drinks bad for me. I know. But sit on down. Let me tell you. So my source said, give me a second. My source said, did not have 2 counts. His bail is now $500,000. True story. It's 2 counts. 2 counts. The second is also for $250,000. This is what my source said. I told you he pissed off the judge, acting the way he does on the internet. He had the audacity to demand that Brian help him. Now, Brian is the ex. Brian is the ex-boyfriend of Denai. Then this is what the source said too. Before he went to Brazil for his supposed 90-day fiance, he tortured Brian mentally, physically, emotionally. Now he's asking for help. We're not helping him. Then the source said he needs meds and treatment. Now, you know you got to be crazy. Ask for help. You harass. You was going after the man, trying to beat him up. You was trying to report Brian as being gay, and you got 2 counts, and now you need help. That's just like me. That's just like me trying to call my former roommate after I trashed his apartment. Guess what? I didn't call my roommate asking to bail me out. He did not get 1 phone call from me. Hey, man, can you come bail me out? Nope, because I knew he wasn't going to do it. Now, if I knew if he was going to do it and bail me out, I would have called. I'd have been like, hello, how you doing? I'm sorry for 2004. Can you bail me out of jail? I promise I won't mess up your air fryer and your coffee pot. I'm sorry for the coffee pot. I'm sorry for the air fryer. I'm sorry for trash your apartment. And I ain't gonna do it no more. But I knew he wasn't gonna bail me out. So he didn't get the phone call. So Denai, you calling all these people. You can't call nobody. You can't call Armand because you ran up on him trying to mollywop him and got a 2-piece and a biscuit. You can't call Wiley. First of all, you can't call me because I ain't got it. Even if somebody gave me the money to bail you out, I will take that money and live. You won't see a dime of it. If somebody would have gave me the money to bail you out, guess what? You will be able to say, I will take that money and live. I give me a nice 1-bedroom apartment, get me an old nasty piece of bus pass, go on strip, get my camera equipment, invested in the Wiley Show. You won't see a dime of it. Let somebody cash out me a $ Wiley Show 1990 and cash out me the $500,000. You think you gonna see that? That money going to me. Child, that money going to me. I'm gonna be up there invested, having me a Wiley gym. $500,000. You think you gonna see it now? Let somebody send it to me and say, "Hey, Wiley, this is your subscriber. We send you the money." I'm like, "Okay, I got it. I handle it." I'll buy me a. Okay, let me reword that. Thank you, sis. I'll buy me a house. Okay, and I get me a nice house or a nice trailer. Like my mama said, get you a trailer. Go to the trailer park. I'm like, "Mama, I'm here. Come on, Mama. I want you to come live with me. I'll get me a trailer." But I know Denai won't be seeing it. I can promise you that. He won't be seeing a dime of it. That man was dogging me out, playing the library situation. Now I don't feel good. You gonna reap what you sow. He was playing the library situation. He was playing the Walmart situation. Now you in jail for 500. Mine's one like that because I knew how to talk to the judge. I was like, "Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am." I didn't go up in there acting like I was an attorney. I didn't go up there act like I knew more than my attorney. No, I was like, "Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am." It was yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. So you get further with your attitude if you be nice, not if you being nasty and rude. You're not going to get further in life being nasty and rude. $500,000? You out on one charge, then you pick up another charge? That's crazy. That's just like me getting out on bail and pick up another charge. That's crazy. That don't make no sense. You was talking about Miss Barbara family. You was talking about Deidre. You was talking about AT2 family. You don't know if them people are some praying folks. I was at the clinic and they said, "Do you mind if we pray for you?" Maybe I bowed my head and I was listening to Rico in my live, but I bowed my head and I took that prayer. I said, "Amen," because I know God is gonna do amazing things for me. This is part of my gift. And I'm not going to sit here and say I'm going to put money on this book. I ain't got it. I'll be crazy trying to put money on his books when I need money my dang on self. Hello? Talk back to me, say amen and say out. So I'm not about to put money on this book. Let somebody send me a $500 cash out talking about this is for his money in the book. He won't see a dime of it. I'll be like, "Thank you." I'm like, "Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus, for the coin." And make sure y'all hit the cash out and stuff like that because we got to pay for this stream yard for next month. I know y'all enjoying the content. He having a nasty attitude. After you got through harassing Brian, you think Brian's going to help you? Ain't no way. You torture that white man. You know white folks, they can't be dealing with all that confusion. He white, innocent, working corporate America, but he like peen. But you up there going to put that man information. You don't put that man information like that. If he like peen or if he like butt, that's something that's private. His employers don't need to know about that, but he tried to tell his employers and tried to dox him to his job and do all that crazy stuff, and he got put out and evicted, and now he won't help and ask for $500,000. Ain't nobody gonna do it. Brian will be crazy to up there go and pay for your bail $500,000 after you got through doxing his family and all that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. You got to do what you got to do. You got to do the time. Ain't nothing wrong if you like paying or if you like but or whatever, because you know he might go both ways. He might be averse, but he want to keep it on the down low. Everybody don't want people to know their business. There are some gay people out there. Don't be telling people that they gay unless they talk to their partner and stuff. They don't want that information out to the public. So yes, this is justice for Brian, most definitely. You doing all that stuff. Well, it's true now. I thought it wasn't true. JM, but baby, it is true. It is real true. Baby, that source still DMing me stuff. It is true. That's how you got to be careful when you bothering people. It is true. Just because you with somebody, that don't give you the right to out them to the public. But $500,000. See, at least with Diddy, shout out to Diddy, we're going to get his Diddy. At least Diddy is getting bail. I mean, if not bail, at least Diddy is about to get a pardon by Trump. It's rumored that Diddy is going to get a pardon by Trump. It's Diddy going to get a pardon by Trump. Guess who ain't getting a pardon? Denai. You think the governor going to pardon you? Nope. You don't know how to talk to people. You don't know how to be humble. You need to be doing what Diddy doing, going to drug treatment programs, going to anger management program, and get some help with your mental health. You know you're a little cuckoo. It's okay because I'm cuckoo for cuckoo puffs. I'm cuckoo for cuckoo puffs. That's why I went on and took that medicine so I could be calm. That's why I take the medicine every day. I talk to them. I say, listen, I'm going to have to do a refill on my medicine. I need a refill on my medicine. I'm almost out. I got about 10, 15 pills left. I even hit them up when I don't need a refill. They be like, sir, Mr. Wiley, we already gave you a refill. You don't need another refill for right now. Just another 30 days. I'm like, okay, I'm just double checking because, I don't want to run out of my meds. That's how I be doing. I don't want to run out because I have to take the meds every day. Take my blood pressure medicine every day. Okay, and then once I lose the weight, I probably won't even have to be on blood pressure. But since my fat ass like to eat, I got to get the blood pressure medicine. Since my fat ass like to eat, I'll be calling all the time. I don't play. I'll be calling my psych doctor. Even after I get done seeing, I'll be calling him again. Do I need to see you again? Is I'm okay? Okay? I'll be on it. But yes, for people that's on here, I only found out about Wiley Show because 82. Okay, thank you, 82. Thank you for the promo. We need the promo. We funny. Do not up there calling people, hello, can you help me? And then calling people bitches and hoes. How you need help and you calling people bitches and hoes? Ain't nowhere in the world a woman, she probably would have helped you, but you calling people raggedy bitches and hoes. They ain't gonna help you. You talking about people kids. You leave people kids alone. Dogging people kids. Ain't nowhere in the world you talking about people kids. Even if the child is not cute to you, don't say nothing. People got on me when I start talking about Tasha K kids, and I have to apologize. And karma hit me hard. I almost had to call Tasha K and be like, hey, can you send me to Africa? I'll be a child soldier. How much they paying? I'll be over there being a child soldier. I'll be over there. How much they paying over there in Africa? Yeah. But Denai got arrested for battery. Hope I'm saying it right. I'll be mess up the words. I need a speech therapist with my fat ass tongue. He got arrested for a battery. He want to beat up folks. See, he want to beat up folks. See, he violent. See, his level to mental health. You have some people that do harm to human beings. See, my mental health, it was just property damage. I didn't go out there whooping on folks. You ain't see me whooping on nobody. It's just me talking out of my mouth and knocking over a couple of library books that I did in my past. But I say, you know what? I'm taking this medicine. Hello. I'm taking this medicine. Hello. And I'm taking it every day. I don't play no games. And I told the doctor, I said, don't worry, that I'm going to be working out. I'm going to be losing this weight because I did it before. Only I'm going to push this play back. All these sugary drinks, I'm going to drink it all up because I don't like wasting no money. And I'm going to be back. Pushing the playback. But with Denai, you guys, he got two charges. One charge, $250,000. Other charge, $250,000. He up there want to piss off the judge. That's one place you should be content is when you in front of a judge. That's one place you should be content when you in front of a judge. You don't go there and try to tell that judge what to do. When I was standing in front of the judge and the judge said, Marquise Wiley, and I said, yes, ma'am, I want to apologize to my family. I want to apologize to the judge. And I told the judge, I'm going to take my mental health seriously. And I kept that promise. I didn't go to the judge saying, I'm the lawyer. I'm coming from the lawyers of lawyers. I'm the king of lawyers. You don't know what you're rebuking the judge. That ain't no. You're supposed to be there being humble because you did something. So you're in front of the judge. Even the Bible said, be humble. Sit down. Be humble. Sit down. You be humble. When I stood up with sentencing, I said, I am going to take my mental health serious. I did that. And I'm taking it serious when I don't even have my own residency, my own lease. I don't have that. I'm up there trying to save up and trying to get a place and stuff like that. At one point, I was on the street, still taking my medicine serious with the crackheads, with the people that's doing crystal meth. And here I am taking my medicine and everything, taking my medicine. Them people getting all high on crack. And one crackhead said, you want some crack? I said, the blood of Jesus, I don't need no crack. I got my Alazepam. I got my Losartan. I don't need no crack. I don't need no crystal meth because my grandmother told me, baby, Jesus can get you higher than any cocaine. Jesus can get you higher than any crack. Jesus can get you higher than any crystal meth. My grandmother told me that. So I didn't need that. I didn't need the devil's lettuce. I took the medicine. I took it serious. That's why I gained the weight back. So yes, but Denai, he's in jail for $500,000. So y'all make sure y'all hit my cash up. Moderators, put my cash up in the chat. I need a blessing. This ain't my season. We trying to help him out because he got himself in this. I understand if he had a mental breakdown, he was going through something, he was humble. I understand. And see, that's what people was coming out helping me because I was humble. Katie Talk helped me. Helped me. I said, "Can you go and give me some jogging clothes?" She said, "Yes, Father, I can go get it. Can you cash out me the money?" Because a subscriber had cash out me the money, and I went in to go get me some. She went to go get me some jogging clothes. I still got it on now. Now I got to get some new outfits. That's so y'all hit up the wish list. Hit up the wish list. But he not nice. He came after everybody, cussed everybody out. And that's why I said, that man, he got an illness. Regardless, he got an illness. He got an illness. And breaking news, now you got Shannon Sharpe officially fired from ESPN. He knew he was going to be fired. White folk don't want you to be up doing all that type of stuff. And all, he got fired. So Shannon Sharpe lost his job. But there's no excuse. He can still go on YouTube and make money. I don't feel sorry for Shannon Sharpe. He the one that wanted a white woman to choke a white woman, call it N-word, being a black, showing a big, nasty peen and doing it to white women and stuff like that. So I don't feel sorry for him at all. I don't feel sorry for him at all. He did that type of stuff. You have to understand, beyond this YouTube stuff, there's real life. He is a flight risk. He tried to escape to Brazil. He pissed off the judge. All of that was taken into account. Absolutely. Why are you flying out across the country and you skipping bail and all? You skipping your court date and you was out on your own recognizance, or ROR in the words of Icon of New York. And you up there flying around, go to the country. Ain't nowhere in the world. Because I ain't going nowhere. See, I got sense. You can't leave the country and try to lay low. You broke, ain't got no money. Only rich folks can do that. Sit your stupid behind down. You need to sit down. You need to learn your lessons. Some people need to go to jail to be humble. Some people need to go to prison to be humble, to learn a lesson. You don't need to be out of society because you're a menace to society. So some people need to go. Some people need to go to prison. Some people need to go to jail to learn a lesson. Some people need it. I know I needed it. And when I was in, I was crying. And I said, Lord, have mercy, give me through it. But I needed that. I was too much out here in these streets. I was doing too much, embarrassing my family, and I embarrassed myself. And I sat there for a couple of months. It was about 3 months. I spent my birthday behind her. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to Wiley. He better not drop the soap. I had to protect my cheeks. You know, in jail, you got to protect your cheeks and all that type of stuff. You know, people going to try you in jail. But then nobody try me in jail because I'm a big man. I ain't play that. You ain't about to take my cakes. You ain't about to take my cakes. The blood of Jesus, I will whoop you. I will whoop your tail. You try to take my cheeks. You ain't going to take my cheeks at all. I had pillows on my wish list. I ain't had no pillows on my. Did somebody add pillows? Oh, what? Did I put pillows on the wish list? Okay. You ain't shopping my Badussi. Anyway. Okay, they said update the wish. Let me double check. Let me double check the wish list. Yeah, Wiley Trump is getting ready to pardon him. He loved pardoning celebrities. That's what he loved doing. He loved doing that. And he gonna pardon him. Might as well. He got money. Because you know one thing about Trump, if you got money, he'll definitely do it. Oh, it ain't working. I don't see the wish list. What? Okay, I gotta update it. Y'all, I'll be back. I update it. I thought it was together. Because when I click on it, I don't see nothing on here. Anyway, I updated. We talk about Denai. Make sure y'all hit the cash out. They said try to defect from them Epstein files. So of course he'll pardon Trump. Listen to this. My source just said the judge was given information on this behavior with Brian by his attorney. See that, Brian, you can't deal with, you mess with white folks if you want to. They will get you together in a court of law. You mess with Brian if you want to. They will get you together in a court of law. They will get you together. You mess with white folks. Baby, you go behind court, you go in the courtroom, baby, that's home court advantage. You mess with white folks with resources. Yeah, Brian probably snitched on them. You'll snitch on them too if somebody come after you. So the story with Brian is true. Yes, it's true. I'm telling y'all right now, it's true. Brian don't do social media. They protected his mental health. And the source said, we are protecting his mental health. That's somebody close to Brian. And they doing their research. They all up on YouTube. They know about the Wiley Show. And he was making fun of me being homeless. Now Denai might be homeless when he get out. He might lose that equipment and all that. That's how you got to be careful who you talked about. Dogging me out being homeless. I said, be careful. I'm a child of God. Be careful. It says shows a danger to the public. It shows a danger to the public. So you be careful. Did the people buy the items? Let's say there's no items on the list. Items you shop for. I don't know if they bought it already. Hold up, y'all. I don't know if y'all bought. Did y'all buy everything on the wish list? What? Okay, I don't know if y'all bought everything, but it said nothing on the wish list. But I did one yesterday. Okay, I'm gonna double check that. The rest of these wish, let me delete this wish list because this all this other stuff. I'm gonna delete that. But yeah, Denai is in prison. I'm not in prison, in jail. Let me see if I can delete this. He in jail, y'all. $500,000. And then had the audacity. Wiley, I was trying to help you get out. No, you wasn't. You were dogging me out. You weren't trying to help me. Oh, you don't have to promote the wish list, Tasha, because I don't know what's going on. You don't have to promote it right now because I don't know what's going on. Because it was items on that now. It all disappeared. It all disappeared. Was that the troll farm that disappeared by wish list? Yeah. He's gonna get out eventually. Learn a lesson. He been out before. This ain't his first time back and forth. You got to learn your lesson. I learned my lesson the second time. I said, I don't want to be back. Somebody was in jail. Somebody was in jail and said, yeah, this jail was so good. They got good breakfast. They was just talking about all the jails that got good breakfast. I said, I don't want to be that content. I don't want to be institutionalized when I'm up here telling people about this is a favorite jail. They make good breakfast. I don't want to be institutionalized. Not at all. Not like that. Because regardless, I should have went to the psych ward. I should have went to the psych hospital. But hey, you got to deal with what you got to deal with. But with Denai, look what he did. He dogged a lot of people out. He dogged a lot of people out. So now he's got to deal with his consequences. He feel like he don't have a mental illness. Something's wrong with you. You manic. You can't go in there and tell the judge. But that day I sobered up like, hey. Absolutely. You know, they up there talking about, oh, this prison food was good or this jail was good. I'm like, I don't know. I said, listen, I said to myself, I'm not coming back here. This will be the last time. You ain't gonna see me coming back here. I'm just waiting to see if the source here, this would be the last time. Because I'm doing the work every day. I'm doing the work, going into the psych doctor, just double checking. I said, do I have an appointment today? I don't play no games, double checking. And that's what you have to do when you go, thank you so much, somebody send me a cash app. That's what you have to do. He don't want to do the work. That man told me, I ain't got no blankety blank mental health. I'm like, okay. Emmett Till, dookie, and all that type of stuff he was saying and making fun of my moments and stuff like that. That was my moments that I had. I had a manic breakdown. I had 2 manic breakdowns. So I said, I don't want to have a third one. Every day, prayed up, medicine. Prayed up, medicine. That is exactly what I do. They said Wiley Denai was so rude to a lot of people on YouTube and said a lot about other bloggers and a lot of bad words. Yes. They say, yes, Wiley, on and Wiley, focus on living your life and becoming the best it can be. Absolutely. And his bail amount, you guys, is $250,000. That is his bail amount. You know, you pissed. I said 200. First, I mean, his bail amount is up to originally was $250,000, but his updated bail amount is $500,000. He got 2 charges. It's up to $500,000. His original bail amount was $250,000. Now the new one is $500,000. And he got a new court date on August 18, 2025. Come on now. The only person he have to blame is himself. Now on the website, okay, let me bring Prada on. Give me a second because she's reading the website. Okay, his bill is back to the original $250,000. Give me a second. Let me bring Prada on. Prada, you want to come on? Let me bring Prada on because she's reading off the website. Because we're not going to show it. It's up, y'all here for watching the Wiley Show. That was $250,000. Yes, and the source just updated. It's back to $250,000. They saying the right thing. Don't be talking about my source. My source saying the right thing. They up there sending me the information in real time. Okay. So yeah, the source is on Brian's side, child. He don't play no games. He gonna make up lies, act like he was running stuff. Oh my God, it's back up. Okay, I just got the information. Okay, $250,000. So let me give me a second here. Ooh, so he's still, so if it's $250,000 now, it will be what this source is saying 2 different cases. So is y'all okay? Okay, give me a second here. I'm gonna just go back what the source said, 2 different charges, and then I'm gonna wait till Prada come on because she's rating on the website. So and all of that, because I'm trying to make sure that he's still sitting in jail, regardless of what it is. He's still sitting in jail. He don't have the money to bail out. But we gotta give y'all the confirmation of what is actually is going on when it comes to that. Oh no, Trump won't pardon Denai. No. Trump won't pardon Denai. Right. Regardless of what it is, he don't have the money to be bailed out. He's begging people to bail him out. Yes, only the governor can bail Denai out because he have that's a state charge. So we trying to see. Okay, so we're gonna bring Prada on. So it was an update. Prada, you there?
Hey, can you hear me?
I can hear you now, yes.
Okay.
You there, Prada?
Yeah, hold on. I'm pulling it up on my laptop.
Yeah, we live. Make sure y'all share, thumbs up. We got 37 subscribers. Y'all better share, thumbs up. They said, Wiley, you're going live every day. If you okay, go ahead.
So I'm gonna put the link to the website in the private chat.
Okay.
And then I want you to pull it up on your end so you can see what I'm talking about.
Okay.
and then we can kind of explain this to the chat.
Okay, go ahead. All right.
It's stop on that first page after you put in the results, and his name pops up twice.
Oh wait, it's an error mentioned on my end. Is it the app? Is it crash? It said error occurred while processing your request, so I probably can't pull it up on my end.
All right, hold on.
But go ahead and just read it to the people so they know.
No, I want you to see what I'm talking about first, so we can try to explain.
Okay, is it 2 charges or one? I'm just asking the question. Is 2 charges or 1 charge?
So I'm trying to get you to pull it up so you can see what we
Okay,
have
well,
to
how you spell
explain to
his
the
last
chat.
name? Oh yeah, I got his last name. Okay, okay, hold on. All right.
Stop on the page where his name appears twice.
Okay, hold on. It put his wrong birthday in the system. Let me see. Oh, wait a minute.
You don't have to put his birthday in, just his first and
No,
last name.
I'm not going to put his birthday in. No, it's automatic. Okay, so right now on here, it say Denai. It say total counts 2. Let me go back. Let me go to continue. Hold on.
Wiley,
okay, so I'm on here now. He's 36 years old. He's black, and he got brown eyes. He's 5'11", and he's 170 pounds. Right now, it's have updated. At first, it was showing 2, but right now it's showing total bail amount $250,000. That is what. So it's a grand total $250,000. Right now, it's showing his facility where he's at. It's showing the housing location where he's at. And he said permanent housing assigned date was on 7/30/2025. So his bail amount right now, you guys, is $250,000. So 10% of that is $25,000. Denai do not have it. He's begging Bryant. He's begging people to give his thing. The source just said it as well. It's back to $250,000. I'm like, LA County, y'all get y'all shit together and stop updating. No, who is controlling? They must got somebody real. Who is controlling
that's
y'all?
What I was trying to get you to explain to the chat. I wanted you to stop on the page, the search results page, because that's the page where his name is now appearing 2 times. So for the people who were asking about whether or not he had multiple charges, that's what I was trying to get you to see so we could figure that out. Because his name originally appeared only once, but now on the search results page, it's here twice. So that means he was input into the system twice.
So that must be an error in the system look like. Could be. Because like right now, when you go back to the first page, it do have his name. Hold on, let me go back.
Look at Miss Barbara became a member. Thank you, Miss Barbara.
Thank you, Miss Barbara. Because like right now, it have his name twice. It do have his name twice. On the second time they have his name, they don't have his gender, race, or birthday. But the one that I'm on now, I clicked on it, and okay, it said the same thing. $250,000 is back to $250,000. And my source said it is back to $250,000. So, do you think his audience is going to bail him out? Do you think he's going to get the money to get bailed out?
No, because I saw some of his audience members in your chat earlier. So, no, I don't.
Yeah, the 500. We got it. The $500,000 was the error. We got it. We could tell. We smart over here because my source just says back to that. Yes. Because she said earlier there were 2 charges, but now it's back to just one. It's $250,000. So it's back to 1 charge. So this and don't nobody. Let's be clear. A lot of people is going through financially. So, but even though if he was treating people nice, he had people. Correct me if I'm wrong, y'all. He had people giving him good money over there. And he was cussing them out.
Some months ago, Wiley. That's what we were talking about yesterday. At some point, he started degrading his audience. And then his former moderators were in your chat saying that he was blocking and unblocking people and deleting moderators and all this other stuff. At one point, he had no moderators.
I said, See, what he have to do is, and that's what I know he's mad at. Because when I was mad at, I was going off on moderators. I was blocking people, unblocking people. But that's what I'm saying. Like, he do need some mental health treatment, you guys. And it's okay to get it. It is okay. Anytime you blocking people, unblocking people, cussing your people out, I was going at it.
Hey, Carter.
I remember I made Couture Bay cry because I was saying all type of crazy stuff. I remember that. And this is before this is before the Walmart situation. She was in tears of the stuff that I was saying. I was going off because when you manic, my mouth is lethal. There's no containing me. I'm in a whole nother reality. And that's the same thing with Denai. And then I got out and I was medicated. And they said, Wiley, you different. I miss when you was going off on people. I miss your 12, 13, 14 hour life. Do you miss it really?
Isn't that
what
crazy?
I was doing and you were dragging me.
Isn't that crazy to say to somebody? I miss when you were
manic and
doing 13 or 14 hours.
I miss the manic Wiley. Well, I don't. Because you weren't there to bail me out. If you miss it so bad, why you wasn't there bailing me out?
Zana said, so he has to stay there until August 18th. Unless somebody has $25,000 to bail him out.
Yeah, unless he has $25,000, he going to stay there. You think he gonna get out if he ain't have his 20? Yeah, he gonna stay there. I stayed there until my case was resolved.
Wiley.
I had to spend my birthday. They didn't even give me no birthday cake. And then when the CO let me out, I was like, he said, Wiley, it's time for you to go. You release. I was like, oh, I thought you said happy birthday. And then he was like, happy birthday, Wiley. He was a sexy CO. I mean, good looking. If I was into men, I would hop on that.
I can't.
But I'm free and delivered. I'm not even having sex. I ain't anymore. I'm prayed up. We had a nice prayer in that doctor clinic today. That lady said, do you want to pray? I said, let me bow my head. And I have Rico playing in my ear, going off.
And y'all know what's crazy? Based on the information that I have learned, She Paints or that other lady, Lady T, probably would have gotten together and got the money to get him out of jail.
Yeah. But he was being ungrateful. He not well. See, it's hard to try to give good advice to somebody that's not well mentally. The first priority is he need mental health treatment. So behind doors, let's see if he get the help that he need mentally. So, because because we all saw in New York. I saw what I really seen it was before he went to New York, and then he said, because I said it to him before, I said you need to take your medicine, stuff like that. And then he blocked me. That's when me and Armand got cool. He just went on a whole nother crash show. And I said, no, once you take your meds and do what you got to do, people will be cool with you. People want to be around you, but don't nobody want to be around you, manic. They said, Wiley, have Terry said anything about this Denai situation? Terry, the one that Millie dragged around. No. People not gonna care. Yeah, Brian would have bailed him out. That's true. Right. Brian would have bailed him out because he had the money. He messed up a good thing. So I take full responsibility. I did some stuff that I just supposed to do, and when I was having my crash, and I had to learn my lesson. And I don't think Denai learned his lesson because
y'all gotta understand, good people are hard to come by. So these relationships that he ruined, that's on him.
On him. That is on him. Let me delete this wish list thing because I need to see. Because I had stuff.
I need confirmation that all the stuff was purchased.
Yeah, I need to see. I need to see. I'll check my email to see if they say stuff is out for delivery. But let me delete this off the community wall because I'm like disappeared. Because the last time you checked it, you saw it. You said everything was fine on there.
Right? Because I just looked on there yesterday because we were trying to make sure the link worked.
Okay, because I deleted it. I'm gonna check my email because I think they'll let you know when your package is on the way, I believe.
Petty Pendergrass said he straight disrespected Tattoo and her kids, and Diddy was a daily disrespectful topic too. See, and then that's my other thing. What's his issue with people's kids and grandkids? Like he's attacking kids. And then for somebody who sat up on the internet and called everybody broke, now you stuck in jail?
Yeah, you're gonna be there for, and it's the summertime. It's definitely the summertime. It's the summertime, and there's no telling. It's no telling how long okay, he got a court date on 18. So I believe, I don't know. Is this gonna go to trial? Is he trying to fight this in trial? I'm like, why would you try to just get a deal? Like,
Oh
that's crazy. Let me
Lord.
see in this thing here. And roll it down here. He is 30. Somebody said he was lying about his age, but he's 36, you guys. His birthday just passed. He's 36. He's 36, yeah. Ain't nobody paying that $250,000. I mean, nobody's paying that 25,000. No. Because I
Black
heard
Phoenix said his poor hair not gonna last. I'm weak.
with the braids and stuff like that. No. His part is definitely not going to last.
Rise saying he's 37. No,
Well,
it
I'm
says
talking
he's
about,
36.
I'm reading in what they say on the court. I mean, what they say on his booking information.
Okay, she said she meant 36.
Okay, yeah, because I'm reading on the book information. Hold on one second, y'all. Reading on the book information. Yikes! And then his people was there. Like, he had a lot of support. I don't think he could have handled it. And then he went, which is sad. You went to New York knowing that you need your medicine, but people don't want to do it. It was a lady. Her name was Angel, and I could tell when she was on her medicine. I could tell when she wasn't on her medicine. When she was on her medicine, she speak normal. When she went on the medicine, she rebuking people, cussing people out, doing all crazy stuff. So I've seen it, and oh God, thank you for bringing that to my remembrance. I haven't even told y'all the Angel story. She got so many kids, all of them was taken from the state. She would come to my grandmother's house with the bracelets from the hospital and everything. Like, she would be stank and stuff. Talk to my grandma any kind of way. My grandma would bathe her, and she would tell Angel. She was like, "Angel, take your medicine." But Angel never wanted to take her medicine. She been in jail so many times. She got so many mug shots. She's so many times. And I looked at that, and then God just put it in my spirit, say, "I don't want that for your life. Make sure you stay on the meds until I deliver you." Once you deliver and get healed, then you ain't got to take it no more. But you got to wait on your deliverance. So while you waiting, take your meds. And that's for
They
everybody.
said
But
Denai said he wants to go to trial.
yeah, the nonsense. But it's crazy. That's just like me. I wasn't that stupid. I told my lawyer. My lawyer was like, "Well, I think you should." I said, "You make him go to trial because we make him fight this. We make him say it was the laxapin and all that." But I said, "No, y'all about to eat my ass up with that library situation and saying that we gave him another chance and all that." The videos of him saying he wasn't taking his medicine. I was like, "You ain't about to give me." I was like, "No, I took a deal. I took a deal because I got sense." Denai ain't got no sense. Why would you try to fight that? You actually was fighting, like, just take a
Right?
deal.
And I'm sure they have it on camera, Wiley.
Yeah, them clubs be having surveillance, and it's probably witnesses and everything.
Exactly. So if they're doing all of this, I'm inclined to believe that they have him on camera.
And I
And
think he
if
thought
he
he was
wastes
going to
those
live
people's
in Brazil
time,
and forget about the case.
if he wastes those people's time and tax dollars taking this to trial, they're going to make him serve years in jail.
Yeah, way more than that. Way more than that. Because he had a previous case. Remember when he was pretending to be the lawyer? He was on probation for that. And I think he was finished for that. And then now you in another case. And that's not too far long ago about that case with the whole pretending to be a lawyer. And then now he got two cases over there. Um, they said, Wally, I promise you have more coverage in these YouTube streets when you went in. Everyone's talking about you because I'm the superstar. Of
That's
course they
fact.
did. We talked about and they're jealous. A lot of people they're
Fact.
jealous. When I'm telling you, they don't even want to say my name now because they don't want me to get the ratings. I'm telling you, they see that
Fact.
gifted. I'm a gifted person. I don't care what nobody say that I am a gifted person. They were all. It was a white lady. She was talking about it. I said, get up. I said, why do you see this? I said, I see it, bro. A white lady was talking about it. Because I was Googling my name and I saw all the people talking about it and I heard the stuff. I've seen the comments. I said, oh, Lord, y'all dragging me for filth. Now, mind you, Katie Talk never once told me that they dragging me on the internet. She didn't bring no mess because I didn't need to hear that. And she said, every time I would call you, it would skip my mind. They said if he have nowhere to live, he is a place that don't have to stay outside because it's hot. So he made his bed, so he just have to stay in jail because I'm not feeling sorry for him at all. Sorry. Yeah, that's what people are saying. That's what people are saying. Just tired of people who you are exactly when you try to put it down. Now, okay, well, thank you, but again, with Denai, he should have went to
Well, how
court.
are
This ain't
we?
something with.
What do
I'm
you
sorry.
mean? How do
I don't know.
what? I'm confused by this comment. Just tired of you people who are exactly what you tried to put down. I'm out.
I don't know what they mean by that.
I
Hey,
mean,
Miss
I'm not in
Barbara.
jail. I didn't beat up any person that
Oh,
I've dated.
let's escort
So
them out.
Miss,
I'm weak.
No, let's escort them out.
I just
yeah,
don't
it's good to have. We have
understand.
Miss Barbara here. Miss Barbara, this situation very, very is sad, but he need to get help because he put this on himself. All he had to do was go to court, and he skipped court.
I
But
beg to
he was
differ.
on live talking about I'm at the courthouse eating a burger. Y'all remember that?
I remember that,
I
and I was
beg to differ about you saying he need mental health. I beg to differ. I will explain if you want me to.
go ahead.
Please.
Okay, I feel that this man is entitled and this is a tantrum. And he's been doing these tantrums from the time they allow him to be responsible for himself. This is a tantrum. He's entitled. This is what he wants to do. He wants to be arrogant. He wants to be ignorant. He wants to manipulate people. He wants to use them for their money. And he get his kicks out of it because he can't find love because he's been doing it. So he wants to convince himself the only reason why he's not being loved is because he's using people. He really don't want nobody attached to him. You know, that's in
Right.
his mental mind.
I
I
feel you on
agree.
that, and he got to get the help. And I can guarantee his family know he have problems, and
I
that's why
guarantee
he have an exchange. How you say it? Product.
What?
He have his relationship with his family is very strained
Oh,
because
estranged.
it's strange. Yeah, with his family because he probably was being violent in the home or around family members.
yeah, evil. Because, you know, his family, he has a pattern of treating his family, friends, and associates all his life bad.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree. He said he better use the lawyer's skills to get himself out. Yeah, he better get himself out with the lawyer. Maybe them people. He probably just went on Google and learned a little something, a little legal jargon. They eating him
No,
up in there.
he told his family, he told us that he was going to defend himself and curse the judge out if the judge had anything to say about it.
That's crazy. You don't do that to the judge. You be nice. You
Yo,
get a
the
lot.
judge has your life in their hands. You cannot go in there talking to them crazy.
And the
Like,
judge
what?
going to say 2 years back. Y'all watching the judge gonna say 2 years. We gonna be able to get that equipment.
Yeah, it was a situation. I was in court, and it was a man that was there. He had the same court date as me, and so his case was called up because I'm still waiting on my his case called up. So this probation officer said we couldn't find him. We was talking to the father. The father couldn't find him and stuff like that. So his lawyer got up there. Well, Your Honor, he's homeless and you have to worry about a house and stuff like that. She said that's no excuse. You said you have to check in with your probation officer. You have to check in. And she said, you know what? Since you violated it, I'm sending you to prison. So he was sent to prison. All he had to do was just check in. And
Wow.
meaning call, get on Zoom, just to check in with your officers. Because some officers will like you communicate on the phone. Some officers will like you to communicate in the office. He didn't want to do that and got sent to prison. So it's just like with Denai, he think he's so smart, but he's stupid. And if I guarantee you, once he take his medicine and calm down, his life gonna flourish because he's very intelligent. I've seen the intelligence with Denai. He have that nice side, but he also got that side where he go off when he's not medicated. So be on the medicine. Now, when I got on the medicine now you see more YouTubers catering to me. I'm hearing about Nick at Night, how she had my back. I'm hearing about how I get on the phone with other content creators is reaching out. I mean, some big content creators that was like, okay, Wiley, you real cool. Like, keep on the meds. I love this side of Wiley. So don't nobody want to be around you. You cussing out their kids, you dragging them, you beating them up and all that crazy stuff. Like, don't nobody want to be around that. It was a dude in the unit that I was in. He kept going to jail because he was abusive to his girl. And he told me, he said, "Now, if I tell you what I did, you will want to beat my A." But what he did was domestic violence. He was beating up his girl, and his girl was telling him, "You fine once you take your medicine, but when you take your medicine, you violent."
Can I ask you one question? Was his bail ever $250,000?
No, I don't think it was $250,000. I think at best, I think it probably was like 10,000.
I said that to say this. Me knowing when a political person blackball you, read the room, Wiley. Read the room. He pissed off that judge. He was on YouTube bragging about it.
It's sad. Like you don't do stuff like that though.
Read the room.
Like Prada said, that judge, the judge got your life in his hand. He or she got your life in his hand. You got to be nice. And he's representing himself. Maybe if he had a good attorney, they can really fight to get the bail reduced. But if you try to do it yourself, he probably don't know how to do it.
He doesn't know how to.
They don't have no law library in jail.
They got geniuses in jail. Okay, they got genius lawyers in jail. They got all the information in jail. But what the government do not appreciate is when you want to say you don't need a law degree and you want to defend yourself. They label you an automatic fool. And plus, he made sarcastic remarks to the judge. He's finished 2 years if he don't cut it out.
See, it's sad. It's just real sad. And people talking about it. I mean, he went on a rampage these last couple of days on YouTube. He went on a rampage. And once he lost his money, and we didn't even know, like, he skipped there. We all thought, because when you said
he was going live from the courthouse eating a burger.
Yeah, and he really thought that stuff was gonna hold the judge and stuff like that. That's crazy to me.
Wow.
Yeah, he was talking much stuff. That judge. Listen, I want you. Anybody. That's almost a robber. Don't even get that much of a bail bond.
Yeah, like you really piss off the judge. Like that judge is showing him a lesson, really teaching him a lesson. Because if he was being nice, he probably would have got out. He probably would have got out on bail, probably like what, $5,000 bail or $10,000, but not no $250,000.
And then these little peoples could have got together a little $500 or $1,500, like they bailed out Jaguar.
Yeah, they bailed out Jaguar because she's nice.
She was.
She's
I didn't see
really nice.
anybody
And
getting together to figure out how to bail him out. Did y'all?
Who was that?
I didn't see anybody getting together to figure out how to bail him out. Did y'all?
I am T'Challa.
No, because like one thing with the Jaguar, right? They helped put her into domestic violence. Then she messed up and exposed the place. They had to kick her out. She was using the computer.
And then the people that bailed her out, she gave them the royal ass kiss.
Yeah, they surely did. They love
a fickle-minded fool.
Like, she knew you are not supposed to expose domestic violence shelters.
No. And I don't even know why they even put her up in there. They put her in hotel rooms. They really was doing a lot for Jaguar right back in the day.
Yes. And then she wanted to take all the money. Like, she felt like all the money that was coming to this man panel belonged to her.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Right. And she had and now they accusing Jaguar Wright ban views and subscribers. Because she have a page out. I don't know if y'all know this. It's a lot of somebody said she banned
Larry, you are funny and messy. Larry said maybe Gene Deal can bail him out.
Oh, you know Gene Deal ain't bail him out. No. And he better hope he wasn't in jail.
My God. Gene Deal could put a kite out on him. Gene Deal know everybody in jail.
Yikes.
Oh,
Because
he
he
better.
really was going after Jane Deal. He had called the judge, and he did this to me. He had called the security.
Y'all
Had
remember
called him.
he called the courthouse and was lying on the court security?
Yeah, the security guard. They had called. They had called. Yeah, they had called. Telling he said, yeah, Gene Deal did that. Then he was pretending to cry, and I'm like, oh Lord,
Oh my
this.
Then
And
he
he was
said the
doing it live.
security officers witnessed the attack and they didn't do anything.
Yep, he did it live. I remember that. He did it live on the show. He did it live on the show. I said, child, what? But Gene Deal didn't talk about it. Let me go on his page and see if he talked about it.
Oh, oh my goodness.
When I checked his page yesterday, he didn't talk about it.
Oh my goodness. Oh, that makes it even worse. That makes it even worse.
No, he haven't talked about it yet.
Not in. Somebody said not in LA. I wonder what they mean by that. What you mean?
No, because he said that Jane Deal probably ain't got no poor LA. Well, we don't know. We don't know how much Jane Deal, how many people know Jane Deal.
We keep having to repeat. We don't know who knows who.
Whoa.
That's true. That's true. They said causing all type of trouble. They got mad when they did nothing to Gene. Left my elf. He thought they were going to ban Gene over him. No, they weren't gonna do that. You don't control them courthouse and stuff like that. And then he was he could have got some money from Tisa Tales. She could have probably donated, but he dragged her. Like he dragged Armand. He dragged Neek. I think he said something about Neek. Then he apologized to Neek. So I think he cool with Neek. Who else?
Let him call Whack 100.
Oh yeah.
Wait, did y'all hear when he was I think it was the same live when he was dogging out AT2's family, he kept putting stuff on the gang.
Wow.
Talking about, I put this on, you know what Whack be saying?
That's
and
crazy.
Like, yeah. Sir, now you sitting up in jail with those people.
That's crazy.
That's I hope they got him in it. Krishan Rock down terribly. Jesus.
I hope they got him in a mental health ward, like where you can get help, like services and stuff like. Because he definitely need it. But knowing him, he's probably a general population.
Oh no, he's not in no wrong with him. Didn't he tell you what's not wrong with him?
That's what he said. But his behavior screams that it's something wrong with him. It's I'm just judging him by his behavior.
The Music Recording Network. Hello. Thank you for coming.
Mm-hmm. So thank you, sis, bruh, for coming through the chat. Thanks to all the new subscribers. Make sure y'all share, and thumbs up. It's a sad, and like I told him, well, you don't get no views and all that all that stuff he was saying. I said, just keep watching. I'm like, okay. And then now he arrested, and when I put the source information out, I'm thinking like, oh, this is bad. This is the nonsense. But no, he was, and then because he have a lot of good equipment, he was good working it too. But we don't even know if he have that going back, because they might throw the stuff in the garbage or something.
Now
or take it and sell it.
Now we got to get that equipment, Wiley. How much is that equipment?
That equipment was nice. But I saw the equipment when he went live. When he went live, I saw the equipment. I was like, damn, he got some good equipment over there.
Oh yeah, Wiley. I wanted to correct you on something. Okay. I want you to sacrifice your little pennies and send that man. Yo, I'm talking to Wiley right now, Prada.
Okay, yes,
for a reason. I'm elder. I'm rebuking him. Okay, Wiley, I want you to sacrifice your little pennies, even if it's $10, and send that man $10 if you can. Why? Why, Wiley? Wiley, I didn't know you was back until Denai put you on his page. What? I'm
not saying, but we thinking about he ain't getting no $10 for me. Let his subscribers do it. Let his subscribers do it, because he cussed me out before he had cut up. Let his subscribe. Miss Barbara Betty, if you want that, you do it. You got the $10.
Wait a minute.
You do it.
You just hit me back in the face. I forgot about him.
You go ahead and send it. I'm not sending them nothing, because he had last time I checked, Denai had a roof over his head, his own apartment with his equipment and stuff like that. I'm a picture, Miss Barbara. I told you I'm not in the season of giving. I'm in the season of receiving.
That's because he put you back on the block. Him and
he made a lot of money off my name getting them clicks and views. He should have the $10. I'm not doing it, Miss Barbara. You went around ban all these YouTube expensive gifts. You go on your good credit, your Rocket Mortgage account, and you give him the $10. You go on your Rocket Mortgage account and get that man $10.
No, I totally forgot he was dragging him.
Yeah, you always forget when people drag me, but you know, you give
because he dragged me. I was only concerned about what he said about kids. That's what.
Yeah, you was dragging me. You was dragging me. No, Denai was dragging me, and he said I was there for you. Like when I saw him, he was dragging me for filth. I saw it on a white lady platform because she was sharing his live when she was doing her commentary. Like, this man really was dragging me.
Sipping Socialite said Wiley needs to focus on him. He didn't give Wiley $10 when it was him. In fact, Sipping Socialite, he told Wiley, "Oh, well, I would help you, but it's the holidays. Oh, well, Denai, we would help you, but it's the summertime."
Mm-hmm.
Oh God. I'm just trying to find repentance, y'all.
Somebody said, I remember Miss Barbara said official campaign a crown. And she got it.
Wait a minute. Remember Miss Barbara said what? What they talking about?
I said I remember when Miss Barbara, somebody said I remember Miss Barbara bought King Payne a crown.
Oh, there we go again. Yeah, because he got a pretty face, pretty teeth.
Yeah, Daily Dose. You said out of 15K, YouTube supposedly owe him. Wiley need to okay. Like he was monetized. Like, listen, he was monetized. And if I had it to give, I would. But I'm not in the season to be doing no giving. I told you I have 3 months to get my own spot. So right now, every dime costs. Like, I don't go out to eat. I don't do none of that. I'm saving every single dime that I can say. So when I'm done with this, I can be saying, okay, y'all have my own place, and this is my wish list for my own place. And I gotta make sure I do it right because Amazon look like they.
And I'm going to be investing every dime so we can get my show going on. 2 Kings and the Queen. Oh, there go the 2 queens and there go the king. Prada, please.
Lord help her. Help her.
Truly.
Lord help her. For the people that's just joining in, Denai bail is still at $250,000. I may try to do a schedule a visit to see him on a video. Do they do video calls?
Yeah, but you would have to pay for it.
Oh, no, thank you. I won't be there. No, I thought it was free.
No, sir.
He ain't clocking like a chicken.
I thought it was free and I could record it for some content, but I thought it was free.
Yeah.
See, there go my demons. Barbara, pay for the call so he can hang himself.
Yeah, Barbara, pay for the calls.
Yeah, we gonna pay for the calls, Wiley.
It said his next court date is 8/18/2025, and that bill and that bond not getting reduced. Yeah, that's
it. Jail and get some time. Wiley, call the jail and ask them how much the calls cost.
I'm not doing that. You do that. They said we'll go for the visit. And if I do the visit, it's gonna be nothing but clicks and views and content and stuff like that. Nothing but clicks and views and content. I'm gonna get a click and a view. A click and a view. And ain't gonna be no private conversation. It's gonna be public. Well, I get a click and a view.
That's what
the Blue Directive said we'll start a GoFundMe for the visit. So y'all will start a GoFundMe for the visit, but not to get him out of jail.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
At the phone calls, y'all. We need visits in the phone calls.
Miss Barbara is bossy. Miss Barbara, are you a Leo or a Virgo?
I'm a Taurus.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, she a Taurus.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I was born again. I had to, I was a slave to a king and a queen in my prior life.
Tell us more about that.
Miss Barbara, you there?
What's the hot? I didn't hear her. What happened?
Oh, I was asking you to tell us more about being a slave to a king and queen.
Oh, being born again, a slave to a king and queen. Yeah, that's what's happening. That's what happened. And what is going to be the hot topics on Wiley?
Well, we talked about one of the major hot topics where we talked about Diddy. I'm not going to talk about all the topics here because I'm going to go back live. But when I got the information about Denai, I was like, oh my God, this is a juicy story because everybody is talking about it. We kind of broke the story first, and then they was like, "Damn, Wiley, people will suck your stuff, and they not even giving you the credit." That have always been a problem here on YouTube. When I do something, they won't give me the credit, but that's fine. Who cares? We just keep doing the work. Make sure y'all thumbs up and make sure y'all share. Rico did thank you all for helping him out. He did thank the Icon. Icon did not want a dime. We want to personally thank Icon for going to the courthouse, being there for Rico. Rico was dragging. He was drinking his beer. I said, oh, Lord, Rico. He was going off. He had 500 people in his chat. He wasn't even really posting his cash up like that. He was just going off. He did lose his job.
Oh, Lord.
He was working at the liquor. He was working at the liquor store. So, he probably won't get no discount off that liquor.
I got you.
Or the 5-figure discount on the liquor. Because I remember when my cousin used to steal out of CVS. We used to get so much tissue, juices, liquor. He would get bags of it. He was still learning. So they fired him from the liquor store. And it was right up the street from his house because he did a no call, no show. That's sad. That was a good job to be able to be at a liquor store, especially a place that you, a substance that you like to drink. They probably would give him an employee discount.
You talking about just now his last job that he said
he had? Yeah, he lost it. Yeah.
Oh no, that's terrible.
They said AA ain't a job and the liquor store don't mix. But hey, it was a job. They said, how do you get fired from liquor store? Doing a no call, no show. He was in jail. He didn't remember the number. Even if he did, he just got hired. So I don't think he had like vacation time saved up or personal time saved up because he just started working there.
Well, one thing about it, AA and that job, a liquor store job, don't work out. Because like I said, out of every worst situation that happened, it's the best thing that ever happened. If you accomplish it, it was best he lost that job. Now he needs to go to Bronx work and go get him either a free security license, they'll give you your OSHA license, and they'll give you a job. So he don't need that job. That was the best thing because he would have just that would have just brought him down. He would have stealing again. That's all. So it's better that he get a better structure. And one thing about New York City, if you lose your job, they will help you. They will help you because he won't be starving. And
then people say he shouldn't work at the liquor store. If they offering a job and a paycheck, take that paycheck.
Okay.
Get that paycheck, get that money. And then Rico was like, y'all want me on the government. I'm like, when you share stuff publicly, people use it. It's just like I keep trying to tell people, when you are on YouTube, you are a public figure. You are a celebrity. I'm speaking for me. People gonna see you. People gonna want to take pictures. And then if you have some bad stuff about you, they're gonna use it and talk about it. So don't give them extra things to talk about. Unless if you can handle it, good. Because some people do stuff on purpose just for people to talk about them. They do it for clicks to be like these celebrities. They do a little something. So like Ray J, he said, I'm feeling like I'm want to unalive myself. He was recording, and the psychiatrist told him, some woman, so they probably was gonna screw and fuck anyway. She was like, Ray J, get off the air, get off the live. So sometimes people do stuff for people to talk about. But if you doing something you can't handle it, I don't think you should show it on the internet. Because if you show it on the internet, the trolls gonna talk about it. They're gonna talk about it forever. Like they're gonna talk about Emmett Till forever. They don't even know Emmett Till was a 14-year-old boy that was lynched in Mississippi. They use it as a joke to get back at me.
Right.
So it don't bother me. It don't bother me when you talk about the Walmart situation. You never know. I might get a Walmart sponsorship one day. You never know.
Facts.
You never know. So just keep talking. You ain't. It's a Target. I can go to a Target. So it's a lot of
if you have an addiction, you are not supposed to have a job in a liquor store. I turned down a very good job because I had to serve liquor. I'm talking about that job paid crazy money. I had to turn it down because it was either that liquor or my life. He's going to get in a better situation. He's going to get a better job.
But my thing is this, Ms. Barbara, if you need money for your bills, you got to do what you got to do.
Not working in no liquor store because that's going to put you in jail. A job is a job, Ms. Barbara. Work in a prison because I'm going to let all the men out. I'll be one of them stupid people getting arrested.
Miss Barbara, what?
I'll be one of them stupid people getting arrested. She got them in the bathroom. She doing things with the inmates in the bathroom. She bringing them phones. She bringing them drugs. She bringing them weed.
And they get caught for it. It was one lady just got her job, and she wasn't even there long, and she got caught putting her phone, sitting the phone there, and they called her. I'm like, child, you want to risk your freedom for these people? No. But it be so many desperate women that be so obsessed with men, and they be talking them sweet stuff in their ear, be doing all type of stuff and screwing them, and you do that, and you risking your job. That's crazy. Why would you risk your job dealing with those inmates? That's crazy.
I told my daughters they better not get a job as a correctional.
That is crazy. Y'all, Tyler Perry got a new movie coming out. He's writing a script for Why Did I Get Married Again? He's gonna be making it in 2 days.
Wiley, we gotta get the Patreon and get the Zeus link. I got the Zeus link. You know, we gotta be watching Zeus together and stuff.
Oh, okay. I don't know about that because Zeus is so toxic. I don't know. It's so toxic watching Zeus with all that violence stuff like that.
On our Patreon, can we?
Yeah, it's just too toxic for me to watch it. Just too much toxic. Yeah, I still shop at Target. I went to Target a couple of months ago because I had to get some deodorant, some soap, and some stuff. I went there a couple of months ago, and it wasn't really nobody there. I guess they was all protesting, but I went in there freely. There was another lady that went into Target. She was stealing, and they brought her back up in there. It was like 4 or 5 of them came after her and brought her back into the store. So of course she will go to jail because they'll play around with stealing here in Las Vegas. It's cameras and security everywhere. It's security even at 7-Eleven. That's one thing I can say about Las Vegas. You cannot be going around trying to steal. They will catch you and be like, okay, I got you. You stole that.
Poor New York is suffering. Poor New York is suffering. These people can't even keep their business because they don't even do anything when you steal up here.
Oh, yeah. So they couldn't do that in Las Vegas. Las Vegas don't play.
It's like they want all these businesses, these small businesses to close because they're allowing it.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's sad. It's sad.
It is sad, man. Y'all, I have even missed lunch. I was supposed to eat lunch, but I missed lunch because I was doing the videos. I'm like, oh my God. And see, that's another thing. I can't wait to get my own place where I can put something in the air fryer. Because y'all remember, I said I got to put something in the air fryer, and I would eat on camera. I would love to put
I got to get my chicken out the air fryer.
I'm so glad you brought up the weight. 400 pounds, Wiley.
Almost 400 pounds. Almost 400 pounds. So I'm gonna lose it. It was like this before, and I was doing really good. But once I got out, and then they get all this crazy junk food, I was like, oh my gosh. Because once I got out of jail, because I could eat junk food behind the bars because I didn't really have money on my books. Only like one time I could afford to eat off commissary. So once I got out, I started eating everything. I'm like everything. So I'm like, but I will lose it. Just keep watching. I lost it before. I lose it again. They're like, oh, Wiley, you lose the weight. Because one thing about it is once you just drink water and walk every day, the pounds will come off. And you eat once a day. Because I did that before. So I'm going to do it. I'm going to start it next week. Y'all can be like, oh, Wiley, you lost weight. Oh, you look different. Oh. I'm like, okay. And then I'm going to be focused on saving money for the next 3 months. Because God wanted me, he said, listen, I want you to have your own place. I'm going to see how you're going to save. Watch doors going to open up, and because you always contributing and all that. Walker would melt the pounds off. Because even when I was in the gym, I was on the Stairmaster, and that really helped. You know, in the gym they have the little Stairmaster that worked better. Because my trainer told me, he said, stop using the treadmill so much and do the Stairmaster. So I started doing the Stairmaster.
I'll tell you what I know about your favorite drink. When you finish speaking, I'm gonna tell you what I know about that favorite Red Bull you like to drink.
Well, no, I'm talking about. I just started drinking the Red Bull. I had stopped for a while. I just started it, but I'm gonna stop it. I just was doing it for a little something. But I'm like, oh no. When my doctor said again, you know, Mr. Wiley, you have to lose weight. I was like, okay, I'll stop it because I love the taste. It's delicious.
I was gonna say, if you do use the treadmill, you can use it like on an incline.
Yeah, the incline. That's what I used to do.
And he said that wasn't good.
No, he said the Stairmaster is better.
Okay.
Yeah, the Stairmaster is way better. And I was like, oh, okay. And then I remember when I first started the Stairmaster when I was in the gym, I couldn't really do it alone. Then I started doing it every day because I started falling in love with the gym. So when I get back into the gym, you get addicted to it. And I was like, oh man, I gotta go to the gym. So when I was at home with my mom, it was a lot of stress, and that was a good motivator. I was like, I'll
Yes.
see you later. I'm at the gym.
Yes.
I'm at the gym. And I was there every day. And anytime the front desk started noticing you, like, hey, what are you doing? That's when you at the gym a lot. Because
Yeah.
because at the place that I was at, we had an apartment. I was staying with one of my roommates, and we split the rent, and they had a gym there, but it was raggedy. So we would go to the gym and all that type of stuff, and I just started getting addicted to it. Yeah, because remember when I started losing the weight, y'all started noticing. I said I'm gonna do it again. Yes, because it's hard for me to get clothes to fit me up in there. So like now, I have no choice but to go to a Big and Tall or one of the places that have my size to get. Because at the thrift store, I couldn't fit none of that stuff because I'm a big dude. I'm like a 4X in t-shirts, almost like a 4X in t-shirts.
How tall are you?
6'2".
That's still a lot of weight for 6'2".
It is, of course, a lot of weight. My doctor says a lot of that. What they say, the BMI is high. Absolutely, absolutely.
It's
I went to the
like the yellow number 5 products. These products are dangerous for us. You got
it is absolutely. You're right. I agree.
No, like so
I
much.
agree.
Okay, if you just pull back on your snacks, right? Your rice,
absolutely.
bread, because this bread in the ghetto, people always want to laugh like I'm joking. I'm not. The bread is poison. Now I found this Italian man to get a sandwich bread from, because where they got the bodegas, their bread is poison. It's poison. I know what's
the bodegas like. You don't live in a food desert, do you, Miss Barbara? Do you live in a food desert?
Excuse me?
Do you live in a food desert?
A food desert? What do you mean by that?
Yeah, like no grocery stores, like a good grocery store.
But there are a lot of places for you to get food from in your neighborhood.
No. Okay. I live in the ghetto where all of the meat is cloned. Like you have supermarkets called ShopRite, CNC. You don't have a Wegmans. Like they just put a Wegmans in Harlem because they gentrified, so they had to put some decent food, because the white folks don't know nothing about no ShopRite, A&P, and all of that, because they don't sell those kind of. You're not going to find upstate New York. You're not going to find no products with yellow number 5 and yellow number 7. You're not going to find this garbage that they sell. I call them Klutzman products. Cleansman. That's what I'm trying to say in a funny way. Cleansman products to give you diabetes, high blood pressure. That's all you see in these stores. Not even good, nutritious drinks. You'll see drinks to give you sugar and diabetes. You don't see nutritious drinks like you could go to Wegmans. They just put that.
Yeah. And speaking about diabetes, I got tested for diabetes. I ain't got no diabetes now. I did get my blood work. And everything. I was like, praise the Lord. And it was like I had to go to one doctor office, and they was like, no, we have this, and it's so much better. So let me run to the doctor appointment, because we have been increasing in news. Like it's been so much stuff going on. Let me tell you. So I told Icon last night, I was like, I'm gonna put my alarm clock on so I can get up. Baby, when I got them texts, he said I'm here, and Rico, the case about to be called and all that. It's been a lot of news. So y'all was like, oh, why are you back in the news? Because there's so much going on. And I told Pride, I said, once there's a lot of stuff going on, watch the people come back. The news is here, and it's not long. Long as you consistent, then people will come. Even because when I left, a lot of my people went over there to the Denai channel. Y'all ain't got to say nothing. Y'all was over there in Denai, being flip-floppers. But I knew.
And he told them people, if I see you in another person's chat, I'm blocking you from my chat.
That's crazy.
So they were still watching the show, because when you would go over to Station Head, they would, I guess they thought it was safe on Station Head to comment and watch. You can see who all is watching on Station Head. But yeah, on YouTube, those people were not in Wiley's chat. I do believe they were still watching, but they were not commenting in his chat because they knew Denai was watching and he was going to block them. And I think that's
crazy. You crazy if you listen to something like that. You grown, you send a cash app, you can't be in somebody's chat. You listen to that. Because I don't tell my people that you should be able, because I go where I want to go. Nobody gonna tell me why I can't go on you. This is YouTube. Now, if you block me, you block me. It's okay. You could block my name like Storm did and all that type of like Conscious did. It's okay. It's okay. Guess what? I'm still watch you if you do something entertaining. Now I can't watch them like I used to because I'm too busy doing my own show. I can't even watch WWE Raw like I used to because I'm doing so many episodes, going back live, so many stories are being broken, and people going to jail, getting out of jail, and stuff like that. You got to cover it. But shout out to Rico, because Rico did shout us out and he did say thank you to Icon for that help. And he didn't have to do that. But when you're a good person, it's a family there. And Icon went on his own. He said, I'm gonna do this for you. And I'm like, what? I said, that's such a blessing to have them type of supporters. And Icon was the one that went to the courthouse and said, shout out to the Wiley Show. Wiley. Having people hit me up like I was in New York. Yeah. But when you are a nice person, when you have that core support, you got that core support.
That's what's up, to have somebody in Vegas send somebody to Wiley got pulled. Go Wiley.
I'm happy for that. I'm like, yeah, because people need to know. Now, mind you, when I went to that court for because when you go up for arraignment, it's small, like it's like a small courtroom, and they have the people that's in there. Because I went there for Manny, the guy that Pow, the YouTuber on the Strip. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Somebody, Daily Dose, you said I definitely used to support Denai, but once he started acting crazy and then doing Wiley, how he did him, got up out of there. Yeah, because he changed. I'm loyal to Wiley. I was here first. He really changed. Denai, you could see the change of his behavior. He always been on look. Even when he ran up on Armand, that's a problem because then you like to be violent. You like to be violent and right in the narrative. Yeah.
Everybody was trying to run up on Armand. You understand?
But that's crazy because it's jealousy, and
let's go viral. Sorry about that.
Oh yeah, that lady did say that. Yeah, let's go viral. Like ciao. Yes.
For the people who are just now coming in, Wiley has not had a chance to update the title yet, but the 500,000 was an error. His bail is back now to the original $250,000.
Mm-hmm. Thank you for that. I learned about Denai from Wiley a while ago. Yes, exactly. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. Y'all pray for Denai because he gonna be in there until August 18th. Is that his new court date? His new court date. So he's gonna be sitting in there until his new court date, and hopefully he pay attention and don't go off on the judge and don't do all that crazy stuff. It's not good. Yeah, he's locked up. I know a lot. I haven't seen not one person came in Denai's defense. No content creators. I haven't seen any of that saying they're praying for him.
His subscribers. Why haven't they come out and said anything?
They disappear when you go to jail. Remember when Miss Terry? She went ghost, and then she said, well, when they said I was protecting my mental health. Why is it?
No, what does Dover Queen have to do with this?
Yeah, what does Dover Queen have to do with it? And I'm like, what? Dover Queen knew I was mad, and she came back and she was a fan of the show. And she was.
Did she know her? Did she know that woman to be? Don't start naming people. You don't even know.
I'm like, why her name? She did bring up her name, and then I told her, I said, you can just come in the chat if you want to come in the chat, or you can hit the link and have a conversation. But she probably didn't want to have a conversation. I said that's fine, but she was real. She
is not hitting his link for some reason. She just is not.
Yeah, I'm like, hit the link. We can have a conversation. And she said, what's the difference in me want to take my mental health than Day? Well, you ain't Day. I've met Day in person. I've been on the phone with Day. I was on the phone with her when I had my place. I'm on my way. Just before she was in her relationship, now she got a boo.
I'm
on my way to get ice cream. I'm about to get in my car, go to give me some ice cream. I would get up and give me some butter pecan ice cream from 7-Eleven, chocolate ice cream, and everything.
Why I miss when you had a car? You just used to get in your car.
I would do lives in the car. Man, I would love to get me a car. Because some people sleep in their cars and do content and all type of stuff. They be sleeping in their car. It's this one lady I follow. She take care of her sisters because her mom is abusive. And they helping her out because she was sleeping in a car and stuff like that. She just got approved for an apartment in Arizona, and she just had to pay 3 months of rent because she had an eviction on her record. But
that's what we were saying. And if anybody is going through that type of situation, do not lose hope.
Exactly.
Most of these apartment complexes are willing to work with you. It's just either you'll have to pay a higher deposit or they'll ask you to pay a certain amount of months rent up front. But
yeah, I felt it was I took it upon myself to put this little black girl that came from California in her place. She came here trying to blow up on the internet, washing food with soap and washing ground beef with soap. I'm like, look, you don't have to try to blow up like that. You in the shelter, you understand, you need to show how New York City I'm saying that to say now she don't do nonsense like that. She's in the shelter with her baby doing excellent. She's getting ready to get her voucher. She shows they struggle that they don't have no more. She showed how, you know. So I'm just making a long story short. I just felt like she shouldn't have been influencing young people to wash food with soap. I'm like, don't bring that to New York. See, New Yorkers, they're gonna check you. Like, you just can't come in my area and do any kind of thing. I'm sorry, you're gonna get checked. That's why I did not go down to that P. Diddy party.
Yeah, and definitely that's crazy. But yeah, somebody. Oh, that was a good comment. Did you see T1000 comment? He said we need Wiley to get alive in a camper and travel US. Yeah, I would
A
love that.
live-in camper. You know, one of
Huh?
those, a live-in camper.
A live-in camper.
Mhm.
Yep.
Man, yo, that would be
Somebody
nice.
said, Wiley, you're gradually rebuilding. You're back, my boy. Yes, it took us a while. It took us a while and stuff like that, but I was consistent. I said for the next 3 months, just pumping out the content. And it's been a lot of news, a lot of stuff been going on. And then we got, if Diddy don't get pardoned, his sentence is in October. Then Milagro, her trial starts in November.
What is Milagro trial about? Who is she and what is it about?
She's a
Oh, you
blogger.
never heard of Milagro-grams?
Oh, the one that was okay, all in the Tory Lanez.
Yes.
Mhm.
That
And
one.
now
yes.
she's getting sued. Oh, the blogger. Wow.
Yeah, she getting sued. She getting sued by Megan Thee Stallion, you guys. And Megan Thee Stallion is definitely not letting down. Like, she ain't dropped the suit. Even after Milagro tried to apologize, she didn't drop the suit at all.
Because she wasn't really genuine in her apology. If you really cared about how another person felt, you would never get online and do something like that. She shared, Miss Barbara, she shared this AI X tape of Megan Thee Stallion. Like, shared the link on her Discord, shared it on her station head to her chat, and asked them to share it with other people.
Yeah, she didn't like Megan. She didn't like what Megan did. And I didn't like what Megan did to Tory Lanez. Yeah, I got my own opinion about that. Now, I'm sorry for that. She got to go through that. I don't like Megan. Now this lady life got to be ruined because in some kind of way she was trying to do some kind of justice.
And now Tory Lanez's family I guess they're not in communication with her anymore.
What?
No, they're not.
Stop. After they used that woman like that.
Facts, exactly.
No.
And so now she's just by herself because she was trying to. Didn't she ask DJ Academics and Joe Budden?
Yeah, she had DJ Academics, and she thought she was gonna get money from Joe Budden, but Joe Budden said she need to be sued.
Wow.
She got the guerrilla style Tasha K type of reporting.
You think she was liking Tory Lanez's data?
Yeah, I think she was liking Tory Lanez too. I think she was getting close to the dad to get to Tory Lanez. And look what he got her, because when Tory Lanez started giving out exclusives, he wasn't giving it to Milagro. He used her. And she allowed herself to be used. She's a smart, intelligent woman. She said she go to college. She said she graduated, got a degree, but she allowed Tory to use her.
Well, let me tell you how I feel about it, because I've always felt like Megan was full of it. You know what I'm saying? And they all was drunk in that car. And for them to gunshots are shot every day in the city. Like, at first they just made such a big thing of that. Like, first nobody was going to tell. I'm sorry. They like, what is Barbara talking about? Somebody getting shot, make a big thing. Talking some street life, y'all. In other words, they was in that car acting crazy, and Tory just was playing with that gun. All of them was just acting up. That girl wanted to try to shoot Megan, and I believe that he took, in my opinion, this is what I visualize happening, that he took the gun from the girl trying to shoot Megan and said, nah, just make her dance. Boom, boom, boom. You know, just all drunk, that liquor, making her.
No, but to combat that, it was a white guy. It was a neighbor, because it was in a white predominantly neighborhood that was a well-off neighborhood. He said he saw the man, the short guy, shooting the woman. So it wasn't that it was a fight over the gun or something like that. That's what the man testified in court. And see, that's what is so dangerous about Milagro. She was putting out on purpose misinformation. But
and on top of that,
okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
on top of that, he claimed ownership of the gun. As a felon, he was not supposed to be in possession of that. I'm sorry, I said the G word, but he was not supposed to be in possession of that.
Yeah, thank you, said Sean Kelly. Yeah, that I believe that was the name of the guy, Sean Kelly. But it was because it was a white man. He was testifying, and Megan Cuda was giving you the facts because she's a journalist. She was quoting the witnesses, and so when you listen to Milagro, oh no, he innocent. Not guilty. He's not guilty. Megan, she acted like she was really going off, and Megan, she's getting her big one. Like honestly, she getting her big one.
Megan was arrested for assaulting her previous boyfriend. So when Megan told that lie about how she was trying to not tell the police what actually happened at first, see, that's what made Megan questionable to me. You know what I'm saying? You didn't lie to try to defend him. You lied to try to defend yourself. All y'all was acting crazy in that car, and nobody wanted to potentially shoot you in the foot. And all y'all need to be held accountable for acting crazy with that gun.
Well, I think they all lied at the scene of the incident because they were all trying not to go to jail.
Facts. And Megan said she didn't want to say anything about Tory's because at that time the police was taking black folks out. That was her reason for it. And let's be clear, the state's attorney even offered Tory Lanez a deal. And to take the deal, and I think he would have been out within 3 years, probably 3 or 4 years. And he would have been out, but because he thought that I got Milagro on my side, you going after a black man, he's trying to fight the system, and he lost. So that's why I'm like, how are they going to? They can file an appeal because anybody have a right to file an appeal. But I'm like, will that appeal even work for his favor when he would get out? I highly doubt it. I would be shocked to be like, oh wow, what? But them lawyers that he got now, I don't think they're gonna be that good, no. Because they tried to represent Milagro and look at the mess they got her in.
They were trying to contact her former consul, and they were not answering the phones or returning emails.
Right. They don't know how to do all that. That's some ghetto lawyers. I'm saying.
Weak.
Them lawyers don't care nothing about that.
I hope she wear a different wig this time.
Oh yeah, she gonna be looking real good because this is gonna be promo for her. Hopefully, and a lot of people gonna subscribe to her, gonna view it, gonna watch it. It's gonna be a lot of YouTubers. I'm hearing it's rumored that Armand Wig is gonna be there. It's a rumor that, and
I think he said he definitely was going to go.
Absolutely, and it's gonna be a lot of YouTubers following him.
This is
I don't know if they're not going to be able to go there because, of course, he's in jail now.
Is he going to drink her bath water?
I wonder which prisoner's bath water he drinking.
Megan, I'll drink your bath water.
He did say that, and ever since then he been declining and stuff like that. But we hope that he get his medicine, hope he get his mental health in order. And everything, because look at Diddy, and let me just tell you about when you have money, white people will deal with you when you have money. So Trump was like, "Oh, I get free promo, a lot of promo if I pardon Diddy, because Diddy would be forever in Trump pocket if he pardoned him." Look what he did for Eric Adams. Trump Department of Justice, the charges for Eric Adams. So
how was he able to avoid jail time, Miss Barbara? I need all the details, all the tea, because from my understanding, he took bribes from those Turkish officials to hurry up and clear that building, and it was not supposed to be cleared. So how was he able to get out of that? And that's just one of the things that I know about that case.
Because Trump knows all about the housing preservation development money that they all are stealing. And Mayor Adams has been given these Turkish peoples. Remember those illegal weed spots I was telling you about?
Yeah.
It was men from them land.
No.
It was bringing out millions. I swear I'll testify before the Supreme Court. I am a drug informer. Okay. Ask the district attorney in Manhattan. I'm not anonymous. I clocked them. Millions. And that's where I'm on every police camera telling Mayor Adams, oh yeah, Mayor Adams, I'm letting everybody know about those drugs. They was lacing it with fentanyl. They laced the guava with fentanyl and the marijuana with fentanyl and had those men opening up these illegal weed dispensaries. Our black men couldn't even sell no more marijuana. They had to go back to selling heroin. I told them niggas in my radius, in my area, stay the F out my way. I'm not after y'all raggedy dumb niggas. Y'all gonna trust me when I finish with these spots. They're gonna be closed and y'all gonna be back to selling marijuana. And now they back to selling marijuana. I told them don't be allowing them to try to make you out of no dumbass slave. I had to close them joints down. Yep.
So Eric Adams in the buildings.
He's been Eric Adams. I'm reported like they was trying to take every benefit I had away from me because I was doing this. I contacted every politician out there because Mayor Koch, you might not know him, you too young. Mm-hmm. Mayor Koch got me my first apartment. He was one of the mayors of New York City when Donald Trump rebuilt the skating ring, the ice skating ring, and put money into New York because New York was a piece of garbage. And Mayor,
and I want. Oh, go ahead. Even when I spoke up about the nursing home stuff in Texas, I got blackballed. I said a lot of places didn't want to hire me.
Yeah,
he liked to call the state. He liked to report. And I saw what was going on at that place, and when that nurse was asleep, Thaddeus. And Cecilia.
Every time you say his name, I laugh so hard because I think about that picture that you took of him with 3 chairs lined up and him laid across.
3 chairs lined up and he up there sleeping like a baby. I'm like, what? And because people needed service and anything medicine, he knocked out with 3 chairs.
That is Cecilia.
I mean, I left Harlem and I come back. These black N-words let Harlem get taken away. I'm like, y'all got me messed up. I came back, I went nuts. That's why they had to lock me up in the mental institution 4 times because I couldn't believe how drug dealers allowing these foreign Indian ass men make them out of jackasses, make them sell the white drug, the heroin, the fentanyl, while they in spots selling marijuana, and then they got that fake law how it's supposed to be so-called illegal. That's why I check out my page for my finance, and I'm serious. Nobody's playing because we have the right as Black Americans, the drug cartels and the gang members, because our United States government gave white folks and people with money to grow that marijuana and gave our young kids jail, institution, and death and felonies to bring it across that state line. They did it. That's what they did.
I hear you on that.
That's what they did.
So a comment, Tasha, you said that was so sad what the lady husband called. Yeah, he was sad, and it was a lot of pressure that really did something to me. So now if I look at it, I'll be like, I don't get too involved because in a nursing home, you're going to see a lot of abuse and neglect in some of these places. Some places are even worse than others. And
check on your family, right, Wiley?
Yeah, even with my family, a lady, my aunt fell. She was in the nursing home. She fell out of the bed, and they just put her back in the bed and then took her to the hospital. And she died shortly after that. So that's a lot of things that people go through in those nursing homes and those facilities. So I would have to be very medicated and prayed up and say, let me just do that. Let me get my coins. Let me stack up. But having this platform to be able to share that story with y'all and help so many people, because people was like, Wiley, thank you for standing up for what was right. And then when you stand up for what was right, you do get repercussions. But look at God. Now people are still watching the show. They're coming back. Somebody just donated to the Cash App. Thank you so very much.
That's right.
And it's a blessing for that. Somebody said, I hope Megan Thee Stallion win. That's what somebody said.
Jesse Oglesby, have you lost your mind?
What was that?
Jesse Oglesby. Are you okay?
I don't see
Do
the
you
comment.
see that comment?
What comment? I don't see it.
Where is it at? Let me see.
From Jesse Oglesby.
I don't see it. I don't see the comment. You must delete it.
I see you. Probably don't see her. Where's she at? She up more? Where is it?
I don't see. You got to delete it. Was it a bad comment?
Yes.
Well, just delete it, child. You know they be coming over here trying to troll.
What was she talking about? What was she talking?
Some person named Jesse Oglesby. No, sir or ma'am.
Okay, it be them trolls. Somebody sent me a cash app. They said, for the compassion, I love compassion for Denai and Rico. Okay, somebody sent me a cash. Well, thank you. That's a blessing for me. We thank you all for that. And speaking about Denai, I wonder. I need to reach out. I'm not gonna reach out to his family, but I wonder what his family have to say about him getting locked up. Is they happy? Or not his family, Brian. I really want to talk to Brian, but I know he got to protect his mental health on social media.
Your source
but,
can't
give
you a list of
information.
Brian?
But your give you wrong information.
No, they will not give me Brian information. No, because you know a lot of people want to talk to Brian.
Could you give them a list of questions to ask Brian?
Yeah, I could do that. I'm gonna see if I can give him a list of questions, stuff like that, when it comes to that. Because even after Denai left Brian place, he moved somewhere else. Either he got that place. I hope he get that place in his name, and don't pay the rent.
I think y'all were right, and somebody said that they think he got a pad split and was renting a room.
Oh, a pad split. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, I think it from the way it looked when he was showing. I guess he was trying to show us he wasn't homeless or whatever. Yeah, it looked like everything was just in that one room. But he was like, "Oh, I don't sleep in this room. There's a bed in here, but I don't sleep in here." Denai.
No, I'm gonna tell the story.
Oh no, that's a past split. That's a past.
It didn't look that way to me. Okay, the apartment looked very lavish, and then he had a whole separate space for his equipment and his content.
Okay, so did he show the whole place, Ms. Barbara, on your end?
No, he showed that one room and an area where he had the computer and stuff set up. Ms. Barbara.
So that means he was in there. He showed 2 bedrooms. He showed 2 bedrooms. His bedroom.
He showed 1 bedroom.
So that was all 1 bedroom where he had all that equipment.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Oh, he got a big ass bedroom.
Yeah, some of them pad splits won't be big if you in the right place.
Most of the pad splits are like huge houses, and so they can have enough space in that one room.
It looked at it like a beautiful apartment.
Yeah, and also too, you guys, while I have y'all in here, it was one story that I wanted to say something about. Let me scroll up. Oh, it was a Louisiana woman in jail for stealing Medicaid benefits. Y'all got to be careful stealing benefits. She was stealing benefits. So let me read this story to y'all regarding these stealing Medicaid benefits. I'm going to read it to you. This was on Fox 8 Live. So let me click on that link and read it. Because I'm like, what? How much she said she must have selling millions? But it was true. Louisiana woman making millions accused of Medicaid fraud after buying a Lamborghini and plastic surgery. Her name was Candace Taylor, accused of Medicaid fraud, allegedly generating millions in business revenue. She have a felony charge, and she's 35 years old. According to this, Tyler committed Medicaid recipient fraud by underreporting her income to qualify for benefits. She applied for Medicaid in May 29 under the alias Candace Taylor, listed biweekly income of $1,900 with no dependents. The application was denied. Less than a year later, she reapplied using an alias and inconsistent information. The affidavit states between 2020 to 2024, Taylor's accused of misrepresenting and failing to disclose financial information in order to receive government healthcare assistance. During that time, investigators alleged various businesses generated more than $9.5 million in revenue across multiple accounts under her control. Despite claiming no income, investigators said Taylor's financial records show more than $480,000 in deposit that year alone. Now you got to be crazy to making all this money and scamming.
Why on earth would you need or want to be on Medicaid if you were making that amount of money?
That's some
you have access to better health care.
They said
all for the sake of it being free.
When I heard them say she was in charge of accounts, maybe she had a job over those accounts. That's what I heard.
No, she had a business and they Pull it up our accounts. It's crazy. In 2024, 2 months after person Lamborghini Taylor allegedly reapplied for Medicaid benefits, this side reported a $2,000 monthly income and failing to disclose her ownership of any business. Agents also reviewed Taylor's social media, where they found Facebook, Instagram posts showcasing luxury purchases. Following the investigation, agents secured an arrest warrant for Taylor on one count of government benefits fraud under Louisiana Revised Statute 14:7-9. She also was booked in the East Baton Rouge Parish prison on Monday. Yikes. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Major yikes. So you just bought a Lamborghini and now you're reapplying for Medicaid benefits?
They got Ron DeSantis and his wife for stealing $10 million from Medicaid. They put the money in their foundation. It happened in Florida. Well, I can't confirm or deny that, but we do know right here in this is in the media, and if they did do something like that, they need to be called. But and this Louisiana woman. So yeah. So thank y'all so very much. I don't know if I will go back live today. Who knows? I got to catch up on some shows, child. I haven't watched.
What shows you going to catch up on?
I got to catch up on Raw. I missed Raw. I missed SmackDown. I missed
Oddity. Wiley is going to finish this amazing movie on Hulu, Miss Barbara. It's called Oddity. Oh my God. It has a 100% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah, I gotta finish watching that. Everything. So yes.
Wiley give you a movie recommendation. It's gonna be good. Give me a movie recommendation. Did
you ever see Antoine Fisher, Miss Barbara?
No, Miss Barbara, don't listen to him. I work in film. I'm gonna give you an actual good movie.
Antoine Fisher is good.
Wiley, I want Wiley to just have one segment a week just giving movie reviews.
Antoine Fisher. I think everybody should watch Antoine Fisher.
Everybody should watch Reptile on Netflix.
And then Reptile is good
Odyssey on Hulu.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna rewatch.
Well, what about a movie? A movie? Y'all don't know.
Those are movies, Miss Barbara. Reptile. Watch Reptile on Netflix.
Oh, I thought it was a series. Okay.
Watch Oddity on Hulu. I think I put it in the private chat for you.
So we want to thank you guys for the Rico situation. Y'all helped him out, and Rico was going off, so I got to finish watching his live.
He was.
I might take me a quick little nap because when I tell you, a brother woke up early today because he's been pushing out the content. Because our times, because I know it's a little late where y'all at. I woke up around like 6:30, 7 o'clock, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, like, this is early. This is early. I'm tired. Like, what?" But you gotta pump it out. Like, when content creators, people need to understand, like, the sleep that you don't get to sleep like that because you're pushing out content. That's what all the greats be doing on YouTube, posting out all the videos and stuff like that. But we will be back. You all send y'all suggestions in what you want me to talk about. If something else pop up about Denai, we will keep y'all updated on it. Again, his bail is $250,000. So I'm gonna do the closing. My closing remarks is: little black boy, you beautiful. Little black girl, you are enough. When time to get her, always remember to put God first. And I will see y'all in the next video. My email address is wileyshow@gmail.com. If you want to donate to the platform, it's $WileyShow1990. Somebody asked the name of the movie.
Hold on, I'm gonna put it in the chat for you.
She's gonna put it in the chat.
Yes, because I'm definitely gonna watch it. I'm bored.
Definitely. Definitely. So love y'all. Y'all can follow me on Instagram at Wiley Show, TikTok at Wiley Show, Facebook, The Wiley Show. We thank y'all so very much. Thank you. And I will see y'all again later. Whenever I go back live.
Promise me, Prada, you will watch my video. I pinned it on Wiley last video we did.
I don't know. I have PTSD. Wiley, I had went on her live the other day, but she was talking, but she was not anywhere near the
you know
computer.
What? I was so mad
in the chat.
I was so mad that I didn't see you. I was like, oh my goodness, Dad. Nah, because what was I talking? I was talking about the hypocrites in the church. That's what I was talking about.
Okay.
In the church.
All right, y'all have a good day, and I will see you on the next live. Peace.
All right, y'all.